Hello, this is your girl Cat Vogue. Meow. And today's a video diary explains to you guys why I love to be alone. And this has been a personality trait of mine ever since I was a little girl. Being content with being alone, entertaining myself. Like, I could laugh at my own videos. I don't really need anyone to laugh at them. I look at my own, videos. I don't really, care to really, it doesn't get to my ego when someone view me. That's a better thing, because I want to be seen, but it's not going to get to my ego if you do view me or not. I'm okay with, the 7 views I do get, the 100 views I do get, and I've always been that way. I'm very grateful for the small things. Like, the small gestures are a big thing to me, and a lot of people misread my intentions, and I realized for the right people, if you speak Portuguese around a bunch of Germans, you can't really get mad because they can't relate to your language. I've been speaking Portuguese to a lot of people who rather speak German. And I say this to say because I've always been the very passive person, the very docile person, the more person that's willing to be actually bubbly and just out there, very animated person in the group. I've always been also the very subtle and reserved person, the assertive person. The more of that, the more nice person in the group, the penny proud in the group. And I realized I was surrounding myself, like Penny, with very aggressive, mean friends and mean people, period. That didn't really deserve that nice energy. It's easy to hurt my feelings because I feel so deeply and I love so strongly. Like, if I call you my friend, that is something so important to me. Like, you don't understand. If you're my friend, I'm going to see sun rays around you. I'm going to want to spoil you. I'm going to want to always be there for you. But I expect friends to listen to me when I tell them I feel everything. So you cannot always vent to me. You have to learn something from me, and that something is to learn how to fix your problems for yourself. Take accountability for also being the root of your problem, because let's be real, sometimes the problem isn't that you're causing something, but you're allowing it to be. I cannot always be, the friend that's going to listen to you talk about that same motherfucking nigga that you're going to also hold me on the phone and be like, wait, he's on the other line. I'm not going to be that. What I'm going to teach you is how to suck some meat, and also how to how to give some fellatio. Yes, I said that. And how to keep him, because at this point your only objective is to change him. You want to stay with him, you want to change him. And if you feel like you could change him, don't complain to him don't complain. Learn how to adjust to him. Talk to me when you really want a solution. And a lot of people don't want solutions. They just want to talk about the problem and trauma bond. I have no agenda to, I don't want to trauma bond. I don't. My life is literally, it has to have, like, I can't even be in the dark too long. I can't be around negativity too long. I only could get a micro of negativity before I decide, like, okay, we need to do something positive. We need to do something fun. We need to do something happy. And a lot of friends, they want to be, misery loves company. And I love my own good company. Look at that freaking bug. Everybody got bugs, so go ahead and let it fly. But I like to be alone. And the scariest part for me is I love to be alone. I don't need company. I don't really need a man around me. I kind of would like a boyfriend that, stays in its own crib and we could call and always talk and always do that or whatever, but still micro. Like, I'm okay with being alone, and a lot of people need people. They tend to be possessive. They tend to be so entitled to this person's energy and time. You know what I mean? Like, why am I fake? Because I would rather have a friend that only calls me when they need me. I don't really need you to want me that much. If you need $500, because I got my own life to deal with. You know what I mean? And we could talk, we could vent, we could go out, do all of that. But we're not going to do that on a consistent basis. And I would rather have friends that are like me around me. That's why I'm alone, to create a different love language for myself, to create a different ideology for myself, a relationship with myself. So then I could have, I won't have this feeling of longing for something. I realize a lot of my obsessive behaviors because I ain't gonna lie to you. There's this guy that I don't even like that. And I've been thinking about him all the time. And he's not good for me. He was only good to me when we were together, as in he was that type of relationship that I know for a fact will only work if I was around him 24 freaking 7. And I'm not trying to be around nobody 24/7, minus if they their nigga, if they're going to treat me right. No. But other than that, he was magic, but he was also like the regular people that cheat me, that would cheat and that would, do things if I wasn't around. And I want somebody to love me behind my back, just the way that I love people behind their back. Because if you're in my life, I'm going to talk about you like you're a treasure, because you're a treasure to me. I don't care what trash I got you from. If you're in my life, you're a treasure. And I'm going to honor you as such. I'm going to want to spoil you. I'm going to give you, I've been broke for people. That's why I'm broke. I was willing to be, hurt for people. That's why I'm heartbroken. And I'm not doing that anymore, because I deserve to be happy. And I deserve to be loved the way that I love. And I love so strongly and so deeply. And a part of my love language is, even if you're not with me, I want you to be happy. How about that? Even if it isn't with me, you deserve to be happy. How about that? And a lot of people don't love like that. It's like, either you're going to be with me, they be happy, or you're going to be with me. And I'm not entitled. I'm very, one of those people that, like I said, I like to be alone. I've been through a lot of hurt. I've been through a lot of abuse that I didn't deserve. That I continue to blame myself for. But I didn't deserve that. And I can't be mad at those people that loved me in their language. They loved the way that they learned and have adapted that as a right. So that's okay. That's okay. I appreciate those people now. I don't talk bad about men that did me wrong anymore. It's like, you were a part of my experiences, and you was right for the woman I was then. You was perfect for her. You was a beautiful man to me. You was the best I ever had to me. If you ever had me, trust and believe, I thought you were the best. If you had me as a friend, you was the best friend. You was the most beautiful friend I've ever had. That's who I am. So if a person already sees the beauty in you, I deserve for people that literally keeps that in me, that doesn't want me to, like, when you hurt, it's hard. It takes a strong person to get out of that feeling of wanting to hurt someone back. Keep me beautiful and gentle. And I deserve that, and that's what I'm going for. So I'm going to be alone for some time. Again, but for character development, to see what kind of love I want, what kind of hurt I want, and to fully love myself and be obsessed with myself. To not go broke for nobody, not even myself. I should want to want money for myself. I felt indifference about money, and only because I seen the evil that people do when they have the money. Like, how could you steal from someone who would give to you? I've seen the evil people used and how they would really, I've seen it. But I've realized I want a rich life. I deserve that beautiful life because I'm a beautiful person. So I deserve beautiful surroundings. Even if I'm in hell, I'm going to still create heaven out of it. That's who I am. So that's why I like to be alone, because I'm happy alone. Too happy alone. I just want some people to share with, that's all. I want people to share with. I want people who could spoil me, because I'm not asking for too much. I'm asking the wrong people. I'm asking the wrong people who wasn't even taught the love that I want. I wasn't even taught the love that I'm able to give out. And I want people who have that ability as well. Love unapologetically. I'm an individual. I'm always pro-choice for every consequence. I haven't been a beautiful person to people. I ain't gonna lie, I've been crazy to crazy motherfuckers. I have. And that's not just to justify my action, just to show you that it takes a lot to get me out there, to get that out me. So if you got that out me, it took a whole lot, because I'm very patient. I'm very patient. I'm very passive. I'm very docile. I'm willing to help you before I hurt you. And even if you hurt me, I'm willing to still help you. I'm a beautiful person, so I'm going to protect myself. And doing that alone has. And I'm getting there. I just have to find my people. And I'm going to find my village. I'm going to find my village. Find those people that are for me. Find those places that are for me. And one day, run into that man that's exactly for me, who wants the best for me, who sees the beauty in me and wants to keep me gentle and beautiful and feminine for him. I do everything out of love. I am very submissive. And I love that. Even though I'm very dominant, I'm more submissive than dominant. And I deserve people who resonate with that, who really appreciate me. I haven't been appreciated at all. Not how I deserve to be. You know, I had to get rid of all the friends I got rid of. I had got rid of a friend that I always, like, I met her, I thought she was so beautiful. I still think she's a beautiful person. And come to find out, she cut me off because she said I was a negative person to her. And ironically, I stopped talking to her because I knew I was in a negative energy. And she said I lied about my past. And that is the worst thing you could do, is call me a liar. I don't like to be confused. And if you lie to yourself, you're going to be always in a confused state. You got to remember that lie. I like to tell my truth. My pain and the things that I've been through in the past have came in present for me to lie about it. I forgive those people. You know, I could be a bit naive, but I forgive those people. And that's just who I am. I'm willing to help anybody, man. Anyone, I'm willing to help. I'm willing to help. I promise you, anyone. And I do miss that friend, but if it was her choice to not be my friend no more, that's cool. You must protect your energy. You must protect it. Guard it with your life. Guard it with your life. Treat it like currency. Treat your energy like it's a soul thing, because it is. Be very, very stingy and serious about your energy. To a certain extent. You know, that's where I'm at with it. That's where I'm at with it.